happy with how your life's turned out?
Why the hell shouldn't I be?
What do you know about this recall place?
Stay away from them. Don't mess with your mind, man.
Welcome to Recall. First time?
Tell us your fantasy. We'll give you the memory. You want to be a crime fighter, or world-class athlete, or secret agent? Yeah. Happy trails, man.
What is it? What's wrong?
Yank that needle out before it takes.
Why are you here? Oh, why? Wait. It's all a mistake. Nobody.
Hands on your head now!
I think one is a little bit more hard-boiled. I think Hauser's a little bit more hard-boiled based on, you know, the upbringing that he had and when he lost his family and his military service and the time that he saw during the hemispheric wars, and he'd be certainly more hard-boiled, a little bit more cynical, and Quaid, in many ways, at the beginning of the film is kind of neutered. He's kind of, you know. He's kind of the homogenized version of Hauser, and then throughout the telling of the story, I think there's a return back to certain elements of Hauser's character, but also kind of because we're all, to lesser or greater extents, imprisoned by our own experiences, you know, to a certain extent. You know, we find it very hard to get away from them. They shape who we are, and sometimes we're haunted by them or something like that. So I think he's liberated from a lot of the damage that would have Hauser as kind of cynical or tough or hard-boiled. He still has the physical ability that Hauser had, but he hasn't got, that level of trauma maybe, you know.
I'm not worried about the guy that he's become, this Quaid character, because he's really Hauser. I know what happened to him. I wiped his mind. I wiped his memory so that we can go on this specific mission. He's the best man for the job. He's my right-hand man. Together we are a great team, militaristically, and I'm thrilled that I could count on him. And then the mission is a success because of what he was able to do. And so he brought us right to the resistance leader. We're about to take control of that, and all is well. And, I love him like a son. And that was my whole approach.
He made you look like a fool.
He'd had major tactical training, sir. I wasn't made aware of that.
How the hell did he get activated?
An agent in place told me he'd gone to recall. I sent a team in, but his memory implant had been blown before they could get to him. He's clearly regaining some memory fragments. I'm 15 minutes behind him.
No lethal force. I want him alive. Do you understand?
Who the hell is this guy, sir?
Take me off display.
Cohagen is a guy who likes the feeling of power, but he believes he's there honestly, that he has the ideas, he has the fortitude to be able to make the tough choices and to lead this group of people who are left into the next millennium. So the problem is when people don't follow what he says, then they have to be stopped on their own right.
Are you a citizen of the colony?
Yes.
How long's your stay?
3 days.
What's your business in the UFB?
Thank you.
Excuse me? 3 days.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's him!
Number one, I prefer real sets, not sets at all, practical spaces, like people's apartments that actually exist on the street and streets, and that's preferable. And then number two is studio, but practical sets in the studio that are really well made. And then number three would be, green screen and all that thing, I think. I mean, I get it, imagine it. Then again, I haven't worked, like Avatar, there must be a certain amount of freedom actually that inspires in the cast, I would imagine. Having seen them do their thing with all the motion capture dots, I was going, wow, that looks like it could be very, very liberating in its way. So I only talk from very limited experience. But on Total Recall, everything in my immediate environment was there. They built some of the most extravagant sets, beautiful sets, and then all the stuff in the background, like the big cityscapes and all, that was all green screen put in after the fact, you know, but that was, was in the distance.